What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Uranium. Last episode we began our new adventure in this game, a brand new Pokemon region full of new Pokemon, and I am so excited to keep this going, and it looks like you guys are as well, because thank you so much for the likes and the support on that first part. You're all so amazing. As always, if you want to keep seeing more of this, be sure to leave a like if you're excited for this new episode. So today we just made it to Route 1 after last time we got our starter Pokemon and even caught another new partner here, or another little buddy. So our starter Pokemon is Nowtoch, a water and electric type, and now we have Monk, the, I guess, early normal starter Pokemon of this game. I don't know if I'm going to use it per se, but like I said, I'm going to try and catch as many Pokemon as we can during this playthrough, just because since it is a game with Fakemon in it, it's cool to check out all of the Pokemon and whatnot, like all of the ones that we might encounter, and just see like what types and stuff they are. But it looks like here in Route 1, we're just gonna find the same stuff that we had back in the town, which is Monk. But actually, we should actually take this guy out, because I don't know if we're gonna need experience in a little bit, but we haven't had a rival battle so far, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have one coming up soon. But yeah, just in case we do have one going on, I'm gonna train up, or start training up. But one cool thing, I've been doing a little bit of research on this game. Oh yeah, and first off is I fixed the dialogue, the speech bubbles, so they're actually displayed correctly. I thought that they looked a little bit off, like it was kind of hard to read the text, but it turns out I was actually the one messing up, and so if you're having the same issue, it's probably because you changed the frame. So I went into the options and changed the frame back to the default, and now it's good to go. But what I was going to say was, I guess that is what I was going to say. Never mind. I don't know. I'm crazy. But we have our first trainer battle, I guess. Trainer battle? I always want to be inclined to say wild trainer, but there's no such thing as wild trainers unless you're just a wild child looking good, living hard just like we should. Kesha. Everybody, Kesha. Oh yeah, I was looking up a little bit of info about this game just so that we know like what's going on. So they've actually changed up the way that the starters work. So the starters, instead of having 3 stages, like, you know, usually the starters they evolve around level 16-ish, and then again at 36. Some of them are different, but that's mostly what starters are like. In this game, the starters instead just have 1 evolution and then a mega evolution, which is going to be a little different. It might take some getting used to, because I'm going to be like, oh, why isn't our starter evolving? Whoa, here's another new Pokemon. It's Outen. I'm going to try to guess like what the name came from. So this one, obviously half of it is from Owl. I guess it's Owl Kitten, huh? Owl Kitten, so you get Outen. Alright, awesome name, awesome Pokemon. I just realized that our Nowtoch here has static, which is a nice ability to have because it makes us faster than our enemies when we get that static off. That's nice though. Also, are those like tails on, like, are those the yellow things on his back? Are those like spouting from his tail? I really don't know. Let me check out his sprite again. He's got like 3 little tails and then a 4th long one, which I don't really get where it's coming from, but we're not going to question it. Nowtoch, you're awesome just the way you are. Bruno Mars would love you and probably write a song about you. Maybe not, but I'll write a song about you. And hey, look, there are actually Pokemon from the actual, like, the real Pokemon games, I guess. I don't ever want to call them the real Pokemon games because it makes it seem like these games are less, but actually a lot of these Pokemon fan games, I do end up enjoying them more than some of the regular Pokemon games. I don't know why. There's something about like some of the charm of it, I guess just because of the fact that it's like a passion project of one person usually, makes them so good. Huh. Trying to figure out what's going on because I thought we were in a forest, but we're just in a route. Hey, you! Yeah, you over there. We're gonna battle now, okay? Alright, Mr. Bugcatcher. Our Nowtoch is kind of getting beat up though. His name is Flood. Why is your name Flood? Please don't tell me this is gonna be like S'more. This Pokemon's name is S'more. That's his actual name. His actual name is S'more. What? You don't look like 2 graham crackers with some chocolate and marshmallow stuff between them to me, little buddy. It kind of looks like a fire type though, so maybe our water gun will do some super effective damage. Ooh, it turns out it is because it's got Incinerate. I'm guessing bug and fire type, or maybe it eventually turns into a fire type. It doesn't look like it is right now, unless it also has a type that resists fire or resists water. I don't know. Definitely has a fire attack though, but I'm guessing, you know, it's a fire ant. That's a real life animal. I don't know where the name S'more comes from, but Interesting, Mr. Flood, Bug Catcher Flood. Can't even say your name. I was gonna call him Flug because Flug. I don't know, but it's not a fire type. Pretty interesting. I'm guessing it does evolve into a fire type, and that's one thing I really want to check out in this game, which is why I said so many times now I'm gonna try and catch all the stuff that we can, just so we can check out, however, all the possible Fakemon that there are. I wonder what like the balance is between fake and real Pokemon. I guess that's what we're gonna have to call him though. So I was saying I didn't want to call him Fakemon because that's just mean, man. You know, they want to be real too. They just don't have the chance to because they can only fit so many Pokemon into each generation. Even though 7th or 6th gen, X and Y, didn't. What? Fortog. What the Fortog, man? What is this? It looks pretty awesome, is what it looks. Or it is. Looks is. I don't know what I'm saying, man. But this is, I think it's a poison and water type from the looks of it. I was gonna say it was Toxicroak. Toxicroak would have been a good water and poison type, but they decided, you know what, you should be fighting instead. And it actually poisoned us, which is not good, because I don't think I have any antidotes, so we might just have to already run back to town. Can we get a new attack here? Level 8. Nope, no new attack. Thank you, youngster Richies. Oh, crackers, I lost. Speaking of crackers, you might want to give those over to the other bug catcher, because he's got s'mores, but no crackers. Get it? Because that's the Pokemon's name. Alright, let's check out our bag. We do have an antidote. Looks like we just got it, actually. So it's like they knew that Fortog was going to end up poisoning you there. And we have a rare candy, too, which we got from a nice lady in our town. But I'm going to save that for later. We might end up getting a Pokemon really high level that just needs 1 level to evolve. And, you know, it'll come in handy then. I really like the shading in this game, though. That's one thing that I was going to say. About these Pokemon fan games is since they run on their own engine and like you kind of have a lot more freedom to do whatever you want with them, there's a lot of polish that you wouldn't really see in a real Pokemon game, I guess. I don't know. I'm really debated, or I guess split in opinion on which I like more, so you guys should let me know in the comments and maybe help me settle my own internal struggle. Which ones do you prefer? Pokemon hacks or ROM hacks or fan games like this and Insurgents, or the real Pokemon games? I also like the fan games because they feel a lot more challenging. Even if they don't have stuff like Nuzlocke incorporated in them, you know, people still like to do those. But anyway, we have this dude. I'm a fisherman. These ponds next to my house have a wide variety of Pokemon. If you prove you are strong, I may give you my old fishing rod. But first, you need to defeat Maria, Nowtoch City's gym leader. Well, that's great. We defeat a gym leader and we get an old rod. Did he say old rod or did he say good rod? Because I'm not feeling an old rod. Just sounds kind of lame. It's like, alright, beat the gym leader, and what do you get? An old rod! Awesome! In town slogan, at least we're bigger than Moki. Wow. That is harsh. What is even the name of this town? I guess I didn't let it pop up. So let's try and exit, come back in, and we've got Kevlar Town. Sounds like a Game of Thrones character, Kevlar. Maybe there is someone named that. You've got to trade on if you want to have any hope of beating Maria. She's the Nowtoch City's gym leader. There's a little Outen. Bike repair shop. Ooh, are we gonna get our bike already? It's so hard to get around these days. I wish they'd put in some roads. Geez, that is something that's pretty. I found. What joke did you? Which one? Alright, I think this guy is trolling us. I don't know. Maybe he's just an epic memer. He doesn't even want to tell you his joke. Sniffle, leave me alone. Fine. I don't want to deal with your problems anyway. Gosh. Welcome. Alright. But what was I? Oh yeah, in the Pokemon world, why the heck don't they have roads already? It's like, I guess they have roads in like Pokemon Black and White, but then in X and Y, you came back and roads are gone again. There's just like very rural routes. It's like the world is so progressed in technology that they have these balls that can harness the power of energy to store living creatures inside them. They shouldn't by any means fit in there. But they can't make roads or cars. It's like, what's up, Pokemon world? What are you doing? All right, let's buy some repels though. I'm totally wasting my money right now. I probably shouldn't do that. But I usually don't stock up on items when I play, and that's a huge mistake because Pokemon end up dying, and then we white out or black out. I don't know. It kind of changes depending on the game. Must be a pain to live in Moki Town since there isn't a mart. Perhaps we should expand to there. Maybe you should, you know, that's where I come from. I would have loved to have a Pokemon mart in my town where I didn't have a Pokemon until I was 13. When I was 13, I had my first Mon. They should make a parody like that. I wonder if there is one. There probably is one. There's usually a parody of every Justice Bieber song out there already. But this lady is so nice. She's in fact very nice, because she's gonna give us a ton of berries. Look, the berries just don't stop until I say that they don't stop. My girlfriend's mad at me, so I'm buying her flowers to get her to forgive me. That's a good idea, bro. Let her forget about all her worries with your relationship by giving her material gifts. You know, that actually, it's a pretty good plan. Maybe I should try it out myself. I should really take more advice from these Pokemon games, because they know what's up. So it looks like a strength boulder is blocking the way to a little cave. I'm wondering what the first TM we're gonna get is, or HM, because we saw Rock Smash Rocks already and strength boulders. Hey kid, you sure you're strong enough to get through here? I worded that wrong, or I guess I enunciated wrong because it was a question, but I was saying it like it wasn't. But seriously, I guess this is Pokemon Coliseum all over again, because we've got weird names on every single trainer. The thing that's not like Coliseum that I am excited about is that not every battle is a freaking double battle, because that got real annoying real quick in Coliseum. Like, double battles are cool, but they take so much longer, and I feel like they just drag out games. But yeah, this guy's name is Lurhit. Like, what even does that mean? Where does it come from? This is like spelling bee right now, and you gotta ask like the origin of the name, the origin of the word. It's like, could I please have the origin of the word? So this thing here, Bearwool, we saw it in the intro. It looks like it's a rock type. I should have known because this guy was a hiker, but it looked kind of like a grass type to me. It looks like a combination of like C-Dot, if C-Dot went like Mario Bob-omb. I think actually the sprite may be based on the Mario Bob-omb a little bit, but looks like a C-Dot combined with a Bob-omb. I don't remember what I called him. Oh yeah, I called him P-Butt. Pretty close, Bearwool. Doesn't really look like a barrel to me, so I would have never really guessed that. Very impressive. Want to trade numbers? That's not weird considering I'm an old guy. Okay, let's put our number in there. There's no little chime or anything for when we register a number, which I'm not gonna, it's not a bad thing, I guess. The game is, whoa. What happened, game? Getting a little laggy there, huh? My computer should be able to handle this fine, so I have no idea, but we've got a battle coming up right off the bat here in the Passage Cave. We got a Bearwool. So we'll try and catch this little guy. Should probably go and heal up too. I'm not gonna, oh well, this isn't a Nuzlocke challenge, like we didn't choose that at the start, but I'm gonna kind of treat it like that and try not to let any of our Pokemon die, but I'm also gonna try to catch as much stuff as we can. So I'm not gonna put that rule, obviously, where I can only catch the first Pokemon, because I want to catch as much stuff as we can, man. Of course, Bearwool, is making that a little hard on us if he doesn't stay in the Pokeball, which he should do now that he's paralyzed. Wow, that's kind of annoying. Every turn, the cursor resets to the fight thing, so might make it kind of hard to catch sometimes if you want to go to bag, because it's going to reset back to fight. I think Insurgents had something similar, where if you backed out from a menu, the cursor would like move around and it would end up back on fight. I don't know, it's just a little minor annoyance, I guess, but I can deal with it. Incredibly dense metals make up Bearwool's body. They are much heavier than they look. They live in dark caves and feed on rocks and metal ore. It's the Iron Sphere Pokemon, so it is literally a little bomb. I'm not gonna nickname it though, at least for now. I'm still not nicknaming Pokemon, just because, I don't know. If we decide to do that, I'll do it when we get to the name rater, which is over at, whoa. What happened to our head there for a second? That is cray-cray. Alright, let's heal up our Pokemon though, including our newly captured little buddy Bearwool. Bearwool? I don't know how to call him. Some of these might be hard to pronounce at first, especially because there's no anime or Pokedex 3D to go upon. I mean, a lot of people have said that they just kind of pronounce Pokemon names how they want, like Arceus and Arceus, the eternal struggle. Which way do we pronounce it? In the end, I don't think it really matters. It's like, just say it however you want. I'm raising my special Chenmunk, but even though they have powerful moves, we keep losing. Wanna fight? Sure thing, here we come. Oh, that's nice, there's little battles in the Pokemon Center and stuff. I guess we haven't even been in a Pokemon Center yet because there wasn't one back in Moki Town. Moki Town had like nothing in it. I mean, what do you expect from a town called Moki Town though? Just like, I don't know. Expected some monkeys maybe running around. All we have is chipmunks and weird kitten owl things. I actually kind of want to catch a kitten owl. That sounds really interesting, you know? I've been saying to myself for the longest time that I really want to get a pet, like a kitty or something. So maybe this will be the closest thing. We'll get ourselves a kitten owl. Something straight out of Harry Potter right there. That's what we're gonna go get. I don't know where we can catch one, but I'm assuming in these first few routes, because it's probably like the normal flying type of this game. Isn't that kind of what Hoot Hoot is? I mean, Hoot Hoot is just an owl, though. It's not a half kitten. They just combined, like, Purloin and Hoot Hoot. If Purloin was a normal type, that is. But yeah, that's kind of cool still. Can you heal my chin, Monk? Thanks, now they're fighting fit. Okay, good job, dude. Really didn't do too much. If you're planning to go to Nowtoch City, it would probably be a good idea to buy some potions at the mart. They can save you when you would otherwise be done for. Already way ahead of you, bro. Nice choice! Orc and Steel type gives it lots of resistances, but watch out for S'more's Ember. Who the heck is S'more? Oh, I thought he was saying S'more was a starter. S'more was the little ant. Okay, we actually picked this one though. Good decision. Elotux is well-rounded and able to beat a lot of different types, but careful of Grozard's magnitude. What the heck is a Grozard? We're just hearing about other crazy Pokemon that we're gonna end up running into. But Raptorch's Ember rips through steel and bug types, but water type moves hit its weak point for massive damage. Cool, man. Thanks for the epic tips. I really needed those, I gotta say. Turns out I was right though. So the grass Pokemon, the grass starter, is a little bit more defensive. And then we have the fire one is super offense. And then this one is kind of the more well-rounded one. So I'm glad we got the most well-rounded starter of them all. Because I am the baddest of them all. And if you like your barrel, then I'ma kill him. That's it. That's all I gotta say, man. I'm gonna take out all the barrels. How is it? Oh, it's got sturdy. I was like, why did it survive with, 1 HP? That doesn't usually happen. It's weird, though, because it's the Iron Sphere Pokemon, but it isn't a Steel type. It's a Rock type. Then again, Steel types would be really, really annoying to handle this early on in the game. Feel like, unless you pick the fire starter, you'd kind of be in trouble with either water or grass. You wouldn't really be able to do much to them. Whereas rock types, your water and grass starters can both handle them. Fire might struggle a little bit, but you can catch a grass Pokemon early on or something and handle the rock types pretty easily. Or actually, in this game, the fire starter is half ground type, so you'd be fine either way. This cave is dangerous. Only the manliest men can pass it. Oh boy, the manliest men. Do you guys think we're part of the manliest men? Can we get past this cave? His name is seriously Hiker Manny, because he's that manly that he's got to have the name Manny. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Manny. I don't know. I don't have much to say about him other than the fact that, come on, bruh. Maybe because he was named Manny, he just decided, I gotta go out and be the best man that Manny can be. So instead of becoming Handy Manny, because he said, Disney Channel, man, I don't do that. I'm gonna go stand in this cave instead, wait for little kids to run by, then try to beat him up with my iron spears. He's got 2 iron spears. He doesn't have 1 barrel, he's got 2 of them. I'm just gonna call it Barul. Barul. We'll call it that. Barul rules. That's not a good one. Either way, looks like you're manly alright. Yeah, thank you, dude. I mean, I knew that about myself already. I don't need some random hiker loser to reassure me of what I'm like, or whatever. I'm glad that feature's in it, though. The repel runs out, you get to respray it. That's just such a good feature that they introduced in, I think it was Black and White, too. And every Pokemon game should have had that. I just think so. I think that every Pokemon game from now on should have that. If they, for some reason, decide to take that out in the next game, I'm gonna be pretty mad. Then again, we were all pretty mad when they took out the Pokemon following you thing, but we got over it, so I guess get over it. This one's more of a gameplay thing, though. The Pokemon following you was an aesthetic feature, just like character customization. Like, that was a really, really good aesthetic feature, and then they got rid of it. Whoa, there's Grozard. Now we know a little bit about it. He said that we need to watch out for its magnitude because we are half electric type. So I guess it's a ground type, so we can handle it easy, but because we're half electric, might also be kind of tough for us. It is paralyzed now, though, so we're totally fine, man. Seems like a really fast ground type, though. I wonder if we can catch one in this cave, because it looks really cool. I'm actually interested in getting one of those, just to see what it evolves into, because a ground snake looks kind of like an earthworm ground dragon thing, so maybe it does evolve into a ground dragon. That would be really, really cool to have. Like a Flygon that buries underground, then kills its prey from below without unsuspecting prey without them knowing. That's kind of what unsuspecting means. Reminds me of that movie, though. What is that movie? Tremors, I think? Where all those weird sand snake creatures are in the desert, and they They try to eat people from underground. I don't know. Okay, our repel ran out though, but we made it to Nowtoch City. Nowtoch. I don't know how to say that either. All these names so far have been pretty difficult to say. Yes, it's a real job and I get paid for it. Of course, it can get kind of boring sometimes. What, just standing around in the city? That's all you do? You look like a Pokemon trainer. I can see it in your eyes. So that's it? Nothing? You can't just do that. You can't just... You look like a Pokemon trainer. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. Here's the next attack in the nice little park. Hey, Grandma. Oh, Nowtoch, the grandest and most fine of all towns. I will sing your praises to the sky. Is this like a sheep? What is this little thing? I can't talk to it at all. I don't know if it's glitched or if it's even supposed to be there, but it looks like a little sheep Pokemon. Kind of cute. Should catch one of those too, if we can find it, that is. Hey, who might you be? Oh no, don't tell me you're a trainer. Ugh, I'm late. Just when I thought I'd get away with a little slacking. Okay, I'm out. I'll see you at the gym. Oh, is this the gym leader? I guess that's the gym leader. Huh. Without knowing it, we just activated the event to get the gym leader to go over to her gym. Awesome. I don't think we're gonna battle her today though. Instead, let's just explore the city for now. And in the next episode, we will take her on. Maria, I think is her name. Maria and her awesome gym. So here's the nickname raider. Like I asked in the last episode, you know, if you guys do want me to nickname Pokemon, we can go and do it there. I'm glad that the name raider is so early on though. Hey, look at that. There's a little graffiti that says Dev. I don't know what Dev means. Does it even say Dev? Maybe it's the game's developer, who's an awesome dude. You should check out his game and download it, and it's in the description. So if you want to play along, you know, you can do that. My dream was to have a Fortog. I could even trade my Bashan for one. Don't even attempt to say yes to me if you haven't got one. So do you have one? Nah. Sorry, bro. I don't even know what the heck you were talking about. It's really hard to guess what type of Pokemon is. I mean, there's some that are really, really obvious, but a lot of them, it's kind of hard to guess what they are. Like Bashan. Oh, Bashan is probably the sheep Pokemon, so it's probably a normal type. I'm guessing it because of the Ba, and then Sean, because, you know, Sean the sheep, obviously. I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually why it's named that, though, because of Sean the freaking sheep. Alright, so there's one more building that we can actually access, and it is a nice old man. I can see you have a bright future ahead of you. Come back here after you get more experience, and I can teach your Pokemon some strong moves. Don't know what that's all about. Maybe it's the guy that does like the elemental moves for the starters. I bought a ticket for the first underground travel in all of Tandor. There's a subway and the gym. Now she's there. Cool. Let's check out the gym. Let's get a little sneak preview. Whoa! This music is freaking loud. Hey kid, you can call me the gym guy. Everyone does. I'm here to give you some tips along your way. Maria here specializes in normal types, which you've probably seen plenty of already. They hit hard, but steel types like Beruel and Orkings resist most of their attacks. Cool, man. That's some really, really loud gym music you guys got going on there. So what I'm gonna do is heal up and... Oh, I keep forgetting, the Pokemon centers in this game are huge. Well, I guess they just merged the underground and the top part, so they look huge, but they actually have quite a couple of trainers in them. And I don't usually talk to the people in the Pokemon trainers, but in this game, the Pokemon centers look nice, so it makes me want to talk to the trainers. But let's heal up, and in the next episode, we will be taking on the first gym in this game. So if you guys enjoyed this one, as always, be sure to leave a like. Stay tuned for the next part, hopefully coming up tomorrow, and I will see you all then.